can I just say something to you about Sal? You know, because you were talking about Sal earlier. You know, he really is a good-hearted guy. But it's one thing I've noticed about him. Like, if you just hang out with him long enough, he'll do something
stupid
to fuck it up. It's almost like he's one of those guys that if you're in a room and there's silence, he'll feel compelled to say something, and it's always inappropriate. Like even that clip I played you this morning. He just like, even when we're like sitting around.
What was the clip?
About Bobby Flay? About meeting Bobby Flay?
Yeah, I didn't even understand that. This is from the wrap-up show. Sal was on the wrap-up show. You just give him enough rope on the... if you give him enough room, he'll hang himself every time. That's what I want to say. Here he is from the wrap-up show. And he says that he knew Bobby Flay.
He met Bobby Flay up here. What happened was Bobby Flay was walking around the lobby. Next thing I see, Bobby Flay and his wife are in Sal's studio. Sal's a huge fan, like really a big fan. So I guess he grabbed him and was showing him around.
Yeah.
And then inevitably he says something. Bobby Flay's got a super hot wife who's on Law & Order SVU.
Yeah.
So she's there, and inevitably...
he says the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to this.
All he watches the Food Network now.
Yeah, you were gay the day Bobby Flay came in.
You think so?
Oh, my God, yes.
Well,
you went out and found him, brought him back, and showed him around. I'm not even sure he was looking to see our space.
Yeah. It was a little uncomfortable. I said a few things that I might have...
Like what?
Well, I ate at his restaurant, and he was there with his wife, who's beautiful, by the way.
Beautiful.
And I said, look, I had one of your burgers at the Smith Haven Mall, Bobby's Burgers. And I said, how can I put this? And I go, oh, well, there's a woman here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about in my mouth. And I realized that I was trying to be polite, but when I walked away, I said, you know, even putting it that way, it was probably
I don't
equally...
understand what he meant. What is
pussy in my mouth. You know, it's like eating pussy, you know. I go, I put that burger in my mouth, and it was like, and I look at her, I go, there's a lady here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about being in my mouth.
And how did he react?
Shocked a little bit and just like kept moving on. It was pretty awkward.